you will regret to buy home in Western Florida. Why? That's what we'll be discussing in this video. And this is the updated points which I'll be discussing with you. So if you are someone who is looking to move in South Florida in general or even Western Florida, you must watch this video. Let's start this right now. Western Florida is a beautiful town located in South Florida. This is on the west side, very close to Everglades. And in this video, we will be not talking about, you will see the probability of alligator crossing by the roads. Those are the very common things. And also, we are not going to talk about the weather, because if you're moving or thinking to move to South Florida, I'm sure you must be aware about how is the weather in South Florida. So here in this video, we'll be talking about the updated things, what has happened after the pandemic, that Weston is changed, and you may regret if you are not properly thinking and doing proper research about Western Florida. Number one, you need to understand the pricing. Right now, the prices are not same as before. Western Florida is not anymore affordable town to be considered if you're buying in Florida. Florida in general is affordability wise very famous. Cost of living is very efficient in Florida, but Western Florida is no more categorized in that category, because Western has big change happen, especially in pandemic. There is more than 35 to 40% increase of the real estate price, which is a huge. It's great news for homeowners, who already has a house. But if you are someone new and moving there brand new, then it is not a great news. Right now, it's running average price close to around 700,000 to 800,000. So median sale price is between 600, around close to 650 to 700,000, which is a huge number for single family houses. Even for condos, it's not cheap anymore. If you want to have a good looking, proper, like, I'm not saying about the luxury condo, but just like ready to move in kind of 3-bedroom condo, then also you need to have a budget around 400 to 450,000 minimum to buy in Western Florida. And for single family houses, you need to have a budget for 4+ bedroom, easily around 850 to 900,000. You may not even like it, something around 600,000. You will see in a market, you will see tons of properties. It's not even tons of properties, but you will see some options in market. But those are the ones like 3 bedrooms with weird layouts, or the very smaller bedrooms or the living areas, those kind of properties. It could be great for starter homes, but I would not consider buying, especially in current market, because right now you are paying very high interest rate, and I would not consider to buy anything bad property or in bad location. I would not consider Western as of course, the neighbors are amazing. It's not a bad location, but still the properties, not every property is amazing, or every property has the best layouts. I've seen a lot of properties, especially lower price point, where they have a smaller backyard, and that can hit a lot, especially in Florida if you are buying. Why? Let me tell you the next point. Outdoor is everything for Floridians. You're going to use outdoor a lot. Just like indoor, you give mostly in other states, of course, you give importance to indoor, like how many square foot you has, how many layout, like what kind of layout you has, single story, 2-story, those kind of things you have primary in your mind. But when you are considering South Florida, then you do have to consider outdoor. You do have to consider what's the lot sizes. If you have a pool, if you don't have a pool, you have a lake, or you have a small canal, or you have something weird outside and which you don't want to live there. Because outside is one of your 30% of your life will go. I mean, you will enjoy going out, especially in your house. I'm not talking about just the going out in a neighborhood, but even your outside 30% of your time will go there. A lot of big stuff, big memories you will experience in outdoor if you have a beautiful outdoor, like a birthday parties or doing the pool parties and tons of things. You do not have to go even to park, because South Florida weather is so amazing. 365 days, you are going to enjoy one or other way outdoor. So that brings me to this point where if you are buying something and if you do not have a proper outdoor, then you are going to regret. You are going to regret after you purchase. You think like, okay, I'm going to Weston just because of the schools for my kids. And that's the biggest plus point in Weston. People move there because of the school system. And it's amazing. It's a great town to live, but you do have to figure out your budget and you do have to figure out what kind of property you're going to go for. Now, next thing is change. It's not change, but it's something acceptance you need to do. Properties in Westons are old. It's not totally remodeled. Even though it's in an A+ school zone, amazing neighborhoods where the properties runs around 1.5 plus millions, but still you will find a non-remodeled property. A lot of homeowners haven't changed even a single thing in a house, and they are going to sell for they are going to put in the market for $850,000 because that's how the market is at this moment. So you do need to accept the year built especially and the condition of the property. Sometimes the property is remodeled, but year built is very old. Average year built in single family houses in Weston is close to around 2000. You will see older like 1990, 1995 also. There are some very old too, 1980 plus, but those are I'm not even considering. It's not too many, even though you consider, but average around 2000 year built. So if you're looking for new construction, good luck. Weston is not for you. And there are like one or two neighborhoods like Botanico. It's amazing, but the average price starts around 2.5 million plus. So if you have a budget around that, yes, definitely Botanico is amazing to live in. And the inventory wise is too tight. Not necessarily every time you will have a same best layout in a market in that neighborhood. So new constructions are very, very limited, and older homes, I would not say too old, but still around 2000 to 2015 around, those kind of properties you will see. So the great thing about Weston is neighborhoods, is schools, and it's also, you know, how the culture is in Weston Florida. But of course, these are the facts which I'm talking to you, that if you accept it, then it will be easier for you to live in Weston and your expectations are on at the ground level. Sometimes, you know, by experience you learn, or you already know by your research, and this is, I'm sure it's part of your research, you're watching this video, and if you're up to here till this point, then definitely try to like this button where you see on the bottom, and also comment me what kind of videos you like to see on this channel. There are some other videos about Weston. There are more detailed videos about the pros also. You will see the drone shots of how Weston looks like you are free to watch those videos and subscribe our channel if you love to see more videos like this. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video.